Hello everyone, it is me, Quinton, aka Lightfeather, and here on the Lightfeather channel I post a comedy video every Wednesday, every Saturday a video to get to know each other a little bit better, but also in a comedic way. And this month, during July only, a comedy video about the Netherlands on Monday and a comedy Q&A on Friday. Now this is the post-video live stream, which is a live stream I do every Saturday and Wednesday after a video. It's normally I do it at a reasonable time. This time I wasn't able to do this at a reasonable time due to some things that happened. I'm sorry, next time it'll be over. I'm totally bummed out that it had to be at this time, so I'm just gonna... Hi Lotus, you're still up too, I see. I'm just gonna tweet it out real quick. Did it automatically... Oh wait, I can use the super in share function to click and then tweet and then... I don't know what I did. I thought I did something. Did I? Ooh, yes I did. And post. Come on everyone. Yeah, I saw my tweet appear. So yeah, I don't expect a lot of people to appear at this time because it is simply way too ridiculously late for a lot of people, because mainly like the most of my viewers that attend the live stream are people from, hi Asia, who are from the Netherlands. So, but apparently still some people are awake, and that's good enough for me. So yeah, sorry about the timing. It's not great to me either. Someone else... Yeah, indeed. There are 2 people now. So normally we're about... Like, I look so tired. No, I didn't. There were just some issues that I had to fix first. But it worked out. So yeah, no, I'm here now. I didn't prepare a lot of things. Hi Tessa, you're also up. You see, there's still some people up at this ungodly hour apparently. Like normally I would have already like been heading off to bed at this time. But I promised a live stream, so I'm not going to go to bed before I actually do a live stream. Also, my internet, my Wi-Fi has been absolutely disgustingly poor the last couple of days. Yesterday when I wanted to upload my Q&A, it just failed. I thought I was going to have to upload everything on my data on my phone, because this month only I had free unlimited data on my phone, which is awesome. I just wish I could have it forever, but I was already in bed, so I thought I would stop by. Oh, thank you. I hope I didn't keep you off of your sleep. Pardon me. What did I eat? Oh yeah. Do you ever have that where you eat your dinner and then immediately after dinner you forgot what you had for dinner? I have that so often. It's like, oh, the dinner was great. What did I have again? That's okay, man. It's nice that you're still live streaming at this hour. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, when I make the promise like that, I'm still gonna do it regardless of only if something like totally crazy would happen that what I wasn't able to. I actually contacted my my ISO, the people, basically the company that gives me my internet, and I was like, my Wi-Fi is not working again. I have contacted you about this so many times. You've given me a new modem lately. Are there any maintenance problems again or something? Because I'm getting so incredibly sick of this. Because maybe you don't know that, but there was this while where I had like no Wi-Fi all the time. So I sent them a message like, I don't have any Wi-Fi. And the first thing they say, if you try turning it off and on again, yes, that I have. Okay, have you try turning it off and then for a few minutes? Yes, I have tried everything of those things. Okay, you know what? We're gonna... Did you see the season premiere of Star vs. the Forces of Evil? No, Oh, where can I see it? I have been looking everywhere for it, Tessa. Seriously, I saw this thing on Instagram Explore. This promo, and I was like, yes, that's today. So I googled like, when is it? The 15th. Oh, today, yes. So I googled, where the heck can I see it? Where is it? It was supposed to be a 2-hour special. Should I watch that series? I think it was very nice. I loved it. I had to wait a while for the 3rd season, but that's supposed to start today. I thought it was a lot of fun. My favorite still is from the kids series that I still watch, even though I'm not officially a kid, but they also work for adults. You know those? Is Steven Universe. That's like my fave. I sing their songs like all the time. Because it was working while the episode was on. Oh, was it on TV? Yeah, I mean, I don't watch TV, so that might have... I mean, the TV is actually on right now. I should turn it off, actually. There we go. But, Yeah, no, my fave is still Steven Universe and their songs and everything and their storyline. Star vs. the Forces of Evil is cool. Also, Miraculous Ladybug, which to me sounded so weird at first, but I saw so many fan art things in Instagram Explore. So it basically, Instagram was telling me, if you like those other cartoons, you're gonna like this one. I was like, you know what? I have time to spare. At the time, I had time to spare, at least. This month, I really don't. And I was like, you know what? I'll just watch an episode. And I thought it was very fun, so I watched the whole season. Also, like, in that series, without spoiler, of course, there is this evil person who has a mask and no one knows who he is. From the first episode on, I already knew who he was. Hey, Nathan, you're also here at this ungodly hour. Thank you for joining us. Star vs. the Forces of Evil is my fave. It's so underrated, says Lotus. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It was here on the Dutch television in Dutch, like a long time ago, I believe. My sister watched it. I thought it was fun. I just don't generally like it when things are translated. So, but then later on, I saw some art of it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna watch an episode. I was like, heck yeah, this is fun. Aisha, sorry, I keep mispronouncing your name. I kind of put Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil in one category because my friends love them all. Oh yeah, the Gravity Falls was great too. No, we're not spoiling. Don't worry. I haven't watched the new one yet either. I really want to. But I don't know where to find it. I don't know where I can get it. I hope it wasn't one of those things that only appear on TV and then you can't find them anywhere else. Because I'm not someone who ships people, actually. So I saw a live stream. Oh, that also works. Yeah, that's the thing. I find stuff like everywhere most of the time, but it's always like weird little snippets. People just throw something on Facebook, and it's Facebook? Like I use Facebook. I mean, I have a Facebook, I just barely ever use it. I will just probably just watch it online at some point, said Nathan. Understandable. I really just wish that Netflix had everything and right away. Like whenever something new happens, it's just like instead of ending up on some shady streaming website, it's just like Netflix has it now too. Because I'm like, why does Netflix have such weird limited things? Whoa, you have a mic. Do you always have that? Yeah, I do. I just normally you don't see it because I wear dark shirts. I don't have them in my my videos for my main channel where like that's not a stream, because I have a mic that is actually standing on a secondary mic stand in front of my camera. It's actually not a mic stand, it's a light stand, because I have the light I'm using now. I have 3 of those. 2 of those now because one of the bulbs actually broke when it dropped on my head. Fun fact. I scared the poop out of me. I just realized it's even later for you. That yeah, it is. But yeah, I have one of those because then I can move around. Because if I move around with this, you'll hear it. Did you pick a date for the meetup? You know what? We're gonna do that now because there's a few that work perfectly, and I'm gonna go over to the thing. I'm just gonna open it here. Netflix still only has the first season of what? There you are. What happened? Are you alive? Yeah, I'm alive. I'm good. It's just very late now. Thank you for joining us, Nerdzone, and for the message on Instagram DM. Let me just open the thing there. Oh, hi, Shane. You're still up at 2. Shane, you're always up so late. When do you sleep? Maybe you're secretly a vampire who doesn't need to sleep. Okay, the dates that work best. I'm still scrolling through them. Well, once upon a time, this would be Tuesday, the 1st of August, or Wednesday, the 2nd of August. What works better, Tuesday or Wednesday? I mean, Wednesday I post a video, which means that the majority of my edit is on Tuesday. Isa's working, Nerdzone. She's working right now. Yeah, she's working. She's filming. I think, okay, for the meetup, I kind of want to put the date. It was the most popular date in the date selection tool. Wednesday, the 2nd of August. The only thing now is that we have to pick a time. You know what? Yes, I'm drawing the conclusion on August the 2nd. Wednesday, August the 2nd is the date of the meetup. Yes. We finally did it. It's been such a long time. Great, great. Online or what? No, Shane. I'm actually holding a meetup in Amsterdam. A lot of people asked me to do a meetup, and I was always like, yeah, yeah. But there were so many people who actually wanted it that I made a selection tool. Now there's kind of a bunch of Dutch people coming over there. I mean, majority like I'm actually, that's a good plan. I'm gonna write it in my calendar. I use my calendar syncs across all my devices, and I love it so much. Oh, that's yes. And you know what? I'm just gonna click all day event because I don't know a time yet. Oh, I messed it up. No, no. Now I created a second one. Delete. I can do this. New event. Change that to meet up exclamation point. Put it in YouTube calendar. Alert 1 day before. Yeah, sure. Show as busy. There. No, don't create a second event. Stop it. Delete. There we go. I missed so many chat messages. I would have time on the second, but you know why. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, if people could just teleport, it'd be so much easier. I would love to have the ability to teleport everywhere I want. That'd be so incredibly easy. Imagine being able to do that. I can just be like, bam, now I'm there. Bam, now I'm there. I could go to every single convention. Oh, no, wait, I still have to pay the ticket to get in. Because otherwise you don't have a badge and they're like, hey, come here. Because when you don't wear a badge at, for example, VidCon, the security takes you aside. Teleportation out of social situations. What time? Because Datumprikker says 2 p.m. Actually, it says 2 a.m. But that's just the standard time. We should like get a, maybe I should make like a small temporary DM on Twitter or something, or me and Jasper will just talk over the time, and then we can tell what works best. What's the time that works best since we all have to travel? What's the time that would work best? Because, like, since I have to travel 3 hours, like 2 a.m. would actually not even be that weird of a time for me. 2 p.m., sorry, not a.m., not a.m., not a.m. 2 p.m. would actually be a very nice time, because I'd have to first drive over in the morning. No, not a.m., not a.m. We're not meeting up in a park in Amsterdam in the middle of the night. Wait, do you drive? Oh no, I don't drive. I take the train. I wish I could drive. I've got more subscribers than Quinton. Teleport to me. Yeah, but your audience may not go to him because you have like your videos are in German. So maybe they're like, we don't want to see people who don't speak German. Yeah. I almost get to drive. Awesome. I had a few lessons, but I wasn't able to continue. So, why do you want my primi? That's promo, but in a cool accent. I feel like since it's so late and I'm so tired and I look like this, everything I'm saying is 100% without any intonation. Everyone is stoned in Vondel Park at night. Eh. No, German doesn't suck. I think German is nice. I'm just not sure about the target audiences, you know? Does my light auto adjust when I do that? Does everything light up when I lift my arms? Oh, do you see that? Okay, yeah, sorry. I can't speak Quinton, so I'll teleport to Quinton. German! I can't speak German. I have that so much. I need to travel like 3 hours, so not too early, please. I need to travel 3 hours too. Who knows, maybe we even live like super close without knowing it because I don't reveal where I live. Imagine stoned Quinton. Nah! No, I can't take a day off. You know how they say hashtag hustle, even though hustle is a very ugh sounding word? Yeah. Quinton is my favorite language. I just picture, because I now play Dungeons and Dragons every week, and there's this little box of whatever your character speaks, and it's like my character speaks this, this, and this, and I kind of just want to put like Quentin, and my character would speak Common, Elvish, Giant, and Quentin. Oh, you live in the south? Yeah, that's the opposite. It's funny how Amsterdam is like centered in the country, sort of, but also an ad. Let's start hashtag learning Quentin. Oh, one day I'm gonna get some useless hashtag trending. You like, that's the thing, I've said it so many times, but you don't need that many people to get a hashtag trending. If you're with 10 people and everyone asks 10 friends, you already have enough, because you need 100 people to get a hashtag trending on Twitter. So if you ever are able to, like, through your network and friends and everything, get like 100 people, think of a hashtag with each other and you can make it trending if you just do it in the right way. I just learned I know how the Twitter algorithm works because I study that stuff in my own free time. Quinton is the official language of Stikistan. Other languages include Dutch, German, English, and Storkish. Hashtag sticks. Also, Quinton, when you gonna change your website? That's a good point. I have been slacking it, the website. Yeah, I could tell you like hashtags. I really want to have my website up and running at some point because I want to post blogs. Also, when you're gonna help me? Yeah, I also forget that. I'm sorry. I mean, today, officially today, like Sunday, would be fine. I mean, not during the night, but just tell me when you have a lot of free time. I forgot you had a website. What is the URL? Lightfeather.tv, but there's still just only test stuff on there. It's lightfeather.tv, but like I said, it's only test stuff right now. Do we need to bring food to the meetup? Everyone asked that, and I was like, on one hand, it'd be fun to have like a whole bunch of food, like everyone just take a whole meal. No, I think it's just really up to yourself. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna pay for everyone's lunch because I don't have that money. But if you want to bring lunch, sure. What about lifefair.org? Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't like .org, so I canceled that one. So that one's expiring in a few months. So yeah, now I have lightfitter.tv, and I'm basically transferring everything on there. Despite that my business email used to be lightfitter.org, and I can get like, what do we do at the meetup? Basically just talk, I think. No, don't do drugs, kids. It's not good. I can guarantee you that when I look at my business email now, I have at least a few spam emails. Let's log in. Oh yeah, of course, it's not working because I'm a password that doesn't work. Meh. Okay, yeah. I'll check later. Lightfeather organization. Yeah, the thing is, org is often used for non-profit organizations like charities and such. So, such depth and detail to the information. I don't even know what's on there anymore. I get really annoyed by the fact that my website didn't work that well. Like I tossed a picture in a thing, and I scrolled. I was like, eh. I want it to look cool, you know. .company United Kingdom. Oh, that's what co stands for. Co is company and com is community. Got it. Also, do you want help with the site? Yeah, please. I wanted to look like interactive, but because this is so, it's so. How do you call it? It's very much like I got a theme and just put it on there because I did. It's just that I want something that I can modify to such a way, because the homepage it has like these post thingy blockies on the side, and I want a block separate. Yeah, exactly. I just completely forgot the name, but it's still on Twitter DMs. This is an example page. It's different from a blog post because it will stay in one place. Yeah. Com stands for commercial, I think. Also possible. Yeah, I think you're right. Most people start with an about page that introduces them to potential visitors. I don't think... Oh yeah, you're kind of right. You're just copy pasting all of that's not the stuff I put in there, all right? That was all in the theme. Those were just that was standard text. It's like the lorem ipsum text that you always have, and you just copy paste it all in. I just scrapped everything and installed a maintenance mode plugin, so there's no access to the site until I'm finished. Oh, that's pretty cool that you can do that without, you know, people going to the site and constantly seeing everything change. Also, oh, this is actually totally unrelated. Did you use Wix? No, I used WordPress. Do you guys, like, I do this, like, scratch my nose a lot because I'm allergic to a lot of things, but it makes my nose red for a short while. If you ever notice in my videos that from through, like, after a cut, I suddenly have a nose that's more red than other times. Like, I notice that because I pay attention to my color and everything like that. Have you ever noticed that after, like, I talk, and next sentence after a jump cut, I have like a much more red nose? That's because halfway through I just pause like, ah. I was wondering if someone had ever noticed that it's sometimes just like my nose just goes from red to not red. Oh, no one noticed. No one noticed. And Shane filmed 2 videos. Good. Well done. Also, I'm writing noticed down in my list of puns. 1 second. I was on a live stream. Me, Colin. Did you notice my nose is more red after I scratch? Oh no, that's totally misspelled. Scratch it? No, you didn't notice this? Yes. Okay. Is that going in your book? Oh yeah, I'm also actually already working on the second list. I already have 11 for part 2. I just still haven't put part 1 in a book format. Lorem ipsum is Latin and it means I'm not intelligent. Does it? Because I once put everything in Google Translate and I believe it was talking about a mouse or something. Yeah, I mean, it's Google Translate, so who knows. Quentin, the red-nosed stick king, had a very shiny nose, and if you ever sticked it, you would even say it glows. Is that the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song? Because I don't even know what that song is like. Fun fact about me, I hate Christmas songs so much. You're right, it's right, it doesn't. I really, like, I recall that it was about a mouse. Like, something about a mouse. Sing it? Sing what? I don't know the song, I just said it. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Oh, Christmas songs. Whenever I used to work in the supermarket still, whenever it was like December, the whole, like first we'd have 3 weeks of Sinterklaas songs, which is a Dutch holiday. Already super annoying. Then came Christmas songs, which I even found more annoying for 3 weeks straight. And like stuff like all I want for Christmas. I'm like, ah! And I would always be like, oh god, I hate it. All of the other stickmen used to stick and call him names. They never let join in any stickman get. I don't even know half of these. So a new video idea, I want that credit. About Christmas? I mean, I feel like it would be more useful to make those in December. I mean, the last 2 years I made an anti-Christmas video. Like the one before was like, I don't really like Christmas, and it's where Christmas-loving zombies attacked me for saying I didn't like Christmas because I was entitled to my own opinion. And last year, like 2016, I made one about the evil Christmas spirit haunting me, and then a parasite ate my eyeballs or something. I had a lot of fun writing that one. Ibsen means self. Oh, cool. Like, I don't hate Christmas, don't get me wrong. I like Christmas. The hanging out, the being there with everyone. What I don't like is the hype and the movies. Because then it's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn TV on. Santa! No. Every kid in every Christmas movie ever says at some point, Santa! And oh, I hate it. I love Christmas. It's my favorite food. Okay. Muffin. Why? Did you hear that sound? My rabbit does that when he's aggressive. He snorts and then stomps the ground. I don't know why he does it. He does it when he's annoyed by things. I'm gonna go sleep now though. Also, Quinton, make this into a video. But good night, everyone. Oh, okay. Good night, Shane. That's why I don't watch TV. Yeah, there's too much commercial. Then I'll stick my... I don't know what half the things you're saying, Nathan. I celebrate Christmas differently. Oh, how do you celebrate it? Quinton the Red... Capitalism, my friend. Yeah, true. Like, that's the thing. If there was this one movie called Krampus, which was just like about the evil Santa person going to the church. Oh, all right, yeah. Like my mother's side of the family is not religious, like at all. My dad's side of the family officially identify as Christian, but they don't really engage in any rituals. And I'm agnostic, so I basically say, I don't know. But I don't engage in any religious rituals. I never got to the church. What do you mean? If you phrase it like I never got to the church, it's like you were on your way there, but something stopped you. Although I believe in God. Okay. Look up the lyrics to original. My family is very Christian. Okay. That's actually funny because I believe on Twitter I can see how many of my followers are religious. I never go to the church. Like that's you don't maybe you don't know this, but on Twitter, if you look into your analytics, if you have a business account, you can actually see the average income of your followers. And I'm like, how do they know that? Because where do you fill that in? But it can exactly tell me what service provider my followers use, what income they have. Like, apparently I have some multimillionaire followers. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, that is, it's interesting. Science is my religion. Also interesting. Like, my whole thing is, like, being agnostic is basically where I say, I don't know since I don't have any evidence for or against. Because I'm not the kind of person that says, if there's no evidence for it, it's definitely not true. I'm like, if I don't have evidence for yes or for no, I can only say, I don't know. What I love about the holiday season is that there's lights everywhere in the city center. There's just giant light up trees, the comfy warm. I love it, but yeah, commercial part is meh. I get that. Science is great. Scientology is my religion. Okay. I mean, to each their own. I don't know that much about... My mom and stepfather watched a documentary about it a while back. I saw part of it. I don't need evidence. I feel like God has always been a part of me and my life. I mean, that's why they call it faith, because it's faith as in very much based on a feeling. That's the thing. I will never be like, be one of those people that's like, oh my God, you can't just say that. You can't just believe. And so, like, that's the thing. There are a lot of religious people that are like, if you don't believe, how can you not believe? You have to believe. And there's a lot of atheists that are like, how can you believe? You cannot believe. How dare you to believe? And I'm both just like, people, as long as you're not being a jerk about it, I am totally fine with whatever you want to believe in. That's for everyone. Like the moment someone's like, my religion says I have to kill blah, 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 this kind of group of people, I'm like, okay, that's not okay. But if you're just like, yeah, I believe this and this and this happened, this is how the world was created and blah, 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 I'm like, yeah, sure. The only thing where I get a little like, is when people start ignoring facts. Like facts that have been proven where they're like, yeah, but my religion says this is not true, so this is not true. And I'm like, yeah, but there are kind of like scientific facts for that. That's like the only thing. But other than that, yeah, go for it. I feel like not a lot of people in the Netherlands go to church as well compared to America. True. The Netherlands is a very atheist country. So it's the same as Scandinavia. And basically Western Europe is very atheist, generally. I'm an atheist though, but I think calling my science my religion is kind of a contradiction for me. I don't care if someone believes as long as everyone's happy and nice to each other. I feel like that should be the bottom line for everything. I mean, every book, like every religious book, and also every non-religious person with a good morality, basically says be nice to each other. So if that's the bottom line to everything, yeah, I mean, go for it, right? wherever you spend your Sundays or whatever days you spend shouldn't be of anyone else's concern because it doesn't affect anyone. But yeah, niceness should just be a thing that's preached to everyone. Because ideally that makes everything better. Because like I personally, this is a thing I've been thinking about a lot over the years. I highly, highly value intelligence. Like I value my own intelligence. It's gonna sound braggy, but I presume myself as a rather intelligent person. And hi Godoxful. And the thing is, while I highly, I'm good. What about you? I highly value, what was I saying? Intelligence in the sense that I'm like, when people are very intelligent, I'm like, nice. I feel like that's a good thing because often intelligence leads to more kindness in my own perception because they believe they know what the things that they're doing. Oh, you're welcome. Because they know what kind of effects their actions have. Yeah, I'm doing good. What about you? The thing is, even more important is kindness because, for example, if you have 4 people, one is incredibly smart and incredibly nice. Very nice, very nice. One is incredibly smart, but just incredibly rude. Still not going to want to hang out with that person. Maybe you can have super insightful conversations with them, but if they're not nice, I don't want to be anywhere around them. Then there's a person who is not intelligent, but very nice. This is not a person I will have anything against, obviously, because they're nice. And then when someone is highly unintelligent and also highly just rude, those are really the persons I do not want to be like in contact with, you know? Thank you, Godoxful, you are too. What does Lotus say? What about intelligence in animals? What about it? I don't understand the questions. I mean, it exists. I feel like, in my opinion, intelligence. I think the same, Quentin. I think we'd get along. I think so too. I mean, we have online. So, sorry, can't control my vegan. I'm confused. I'm so confused by all of this. You can't just say one random sentence. What I'm getting from what you're saying is that you're a vegan, so you want to ask about the morality due to the intelligence of animals in comparison to those of humans. Is that right? Is that a thing that you're saying? Because if that's so, I can be like, I can get like super creative with this. Okay, yeah. So what I was, oh my eyes, my God, look at this. Oh, hi Aisha, sorry. Let me tell you. So you first off, so I can get the right argument out there. Are you vegan by choice of health or by choice of morality? Because then I can probably give you a more personalized answer. Fun fact, I was asked for the debate team a lot, so arguing about things in a nice manner is something I love to do. That's why upsetting people on morals. Okay, yeah. What I think is that I look at things very rationally. So if I get morals in there, I'm going to give you a more personalized answer. So fully rationally, I say that biologically, we are all meant to consume meat. For example, a lot of people will say something like, what if an animal came by and ate one of your relatives? I would 100% be devastated, yes. I would hate the animal that did that, yes. But from a biological point of view, I would not be able to... no, we are not. I'm sorry. Were you reacting to Nerd Zone? Oh, to me with the biological. Please argue with me. Unless this is a thing that really upsets you, because I don't want to have you like totally like amped up and angry about it. But I love to argue about it. So if we can do this without you getting angry, I mean, oh, that sounded less nice than I intended to. I meant it in the way that the China study. Oh, hello, Jenny. How are you? The China study. Ooh, reading. Yeah, not right now, obviously, because I'm here and I can't really do that. The only thing is, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Oh, my hair. Let me tell you something interesting. So, why I believe that biologically we are meant to eat meat is because we do, without it being taught. May I? Yeah, you can. You please, everyone, butt in. What I want to say is, when you have gotten hungry in your life, Have you ever craved to eat a rock? This is like full on what I'm asking you. Have you ever craved to eat a rock? Most people will not crave to ever eat a stone or a rock or something they find like that. The reason being is because the body was not created to eat rocks. Humans, and even dating back all the way to the Neanderthals and everything, they all ate meat without it being a social construct, because those social constructs... Okay, Cinnamon Twister wanted to eat rocks, but other than that... So dating back to the Neanderthals, who also already eat meat, which was proven by their drawings and the things they left behind, and even, you know, stuff that was found, everything archaeology wise, without a social construct. Oh no! Okay, what part did you miss? Because I was saying like super cool things. Itchy. I should tell you about my dad. My dad lost a dog. He was babysitting for our parents, and now she's preggo. Oh! Oh wow! Oh wow, that is... that's a wild story. Okay, after the rock thing. Oh no, but that's when I started saying such insightful and cool things. She's good, Gadaxful. Thank you. She's currently working. Welp, rocks did this. Okay, so what I said is you have never craved to eat a rock. I hope you're there now so I don't have to say it a third time. You've never craved to eat rocks simply because your body wasn't built to gain nutrition from the rocks, and therefore you will never crave them instinctively. But since you instinctively crave the food that you want to eat and that your body wants and needs, it makes sense that you want to eat flesh as well, meat. Sorry, it's basically what I'm saying is when you date back all the way to the Neanderthals, who also eat meat, which can be undisprovingly, hello Ellen, undisprovingly proven. There was no social construct for eating meat for them at the time, meaning that everything was instinctively, meaning that everything was baked into their genes, meaning that basically the humans were meant to. And that is biologically just makes total sense, especially because there are amino acids and everything in there, like even some amino acids that your body doesn't make that are called like necessary amino acids, something like that, that you can't get from any other sort of nutrition. 20 of which are plants only contain 12 of these. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. What? Yeah, see, Cinnamon Twister just needs to get some rocks. Now they're totally craving the rocks now. But I would love to hear your stance on it too again, Lotus. Because that's the thing. I love arguing about these kind of things when I know all parties will not get aggravated over things. That is fun. It's very fun. We don't. Jenny says we don't know if we should tell our grandparents. Can we talk about this? Yeah, like it's gonna be two things going through each other. I don't know what you should do. Like it's their dogs, so they're gonna have to find out regardless. Would you have any people that would want the puppies? We can get everything from plans. Just yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's true. Like I can't. I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm also not saying that it's true because I simply don't know. From my experience, I thought it wasn't the case. But, and there is another level. It's not my grandparents' dog. Oh, whose dog is it? It's my aunt's and she's on a holiday. Ooh, okay. Again, would there be anyone who would want to take a puppy after? Because then the dog would only need to have the puppies and then they could be raised by the other people, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, that's difficult. Okay, we don't want a puppy. Yeah, but maybe people like friends or people on Facebook, you know, that you could check that. You do not need to kill animals, however, it is important to eat some products such as eggs or milk. You can survive only on plants, however, it can make you unwell. Oh, another thing, Lotus, this is purely because you are from moral point of view. So I am wondering, since it's moral, what do you think about animals, eating animals? What do you think about predators or other omnivores? So that's why I was wondering, like, what do you think of those things? What do you think of a wolf eating a thing? We cannot get proteins from plants, but not we can get proteins from plants, but not everything. But we don't need to eat meat either. But it's what we do. Also health. I'm not vegetarian or anything, but I do feel like in this day and age, it would be more beneficial in the Western world to scrap meat industry because it has an industry, not life or death. Health. Hey there. Hey, Patrick. It's nature. Jenny says the male dog is a dog that they are allergic to, so there is a risk they would be allergic to the puppies. Oh, that just got more trippy. I like more tricky. That's the word I was looking for. It's late. Don't judge me. Godoxful, how do you do that without lag? I use my phone and then currently good Wi-Fi. Like it's been awful a while but yeah. Okay, Lotus says it's nature. I'm gonna get that in. I'm just laughing at this whole thing. I feel like I'm honestly curious what you are gonna do too. So please, I don't know. I wish I could talk instead of type. The only way to do that is if we were to switch to you now and I guessed you, because that's an option. But then we would actually have to switch the entire website. My Wi-Fi stopped for a while, so I missed a part of the stream. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're kind of like talking about veganism and a dog that got pregnant. Quinton, what rocks do you recommend? One with plenty of minerals. Ew, you know, says Jenny. You know, it's fine for some things. I mean, I've used it 0 times. Lotus, I'm wondering where you got this information. My cousin's vegan. He's very healthy. Still admissible. Like, that's the thing. I definitely think that we are meant to eat meat. Just doctor. Oh, this is Dutch. The China study and doctors like that person that it's too long of a name to read. What the health and forks over knives. Okay, that's a metaphor. The thing is, I'm going to use the most standard we are meant to eat meat argument there is. We have meat grinding teeth. Netflix. Oh, it's on there. The thing is, it's undoubtedly very interesting. I just can't be bothered to look at something that takes 2 hours and is about food. My mom and stepfather watch documentaries about food. They watched a documentary about this dude burying some food for 2 hours, and I'm like, oh. I would rather read a shorter article than that I would have to watch a whole documentary, to be honest, because I can read quicker than the documentary is. Nuts are very healthy, though. We aren't exactly meant to eat meat, rather designed for it. That's an interesting one. I'm thinking about granite and quartz. Quartz is good. Quartz has this thing. I used to be someone who collected gems. Quartz has this specific structure, so that's pretty cool. A crystal-like structure, I believe. No, crystal is... It doesn't matter. Yeah, I agree that the horrible meat industry definitely has to be tackled. Like, we primarily eat biological meat for, like, free-range stuff, solely for that. The biggest argument I liked for being vegetarian is the impact farming meat has on the environment. It does. That is not deniable. Okay, if I say it in Dutch, she says we have the teeth of a herbivore. We do not have the teeth of a herbivore. We have the teeth of an omnivore. Hi, Brandon. Like, these are yeah, that's the thing. I know all body parts in Dutch. It will be translated to cutting teeth, cutting molars. That's the thing. Okay. Nerds. Unfortunately, nerds. I'm a vegetarian. I used to be, but I like meat too much. Oh, I am not vegetarian. Okay. Gorillas are not 100% plant eaters. I'm sorry. We can't shred meat with this. Have you ever seen the the teeth of human ancestors because they are quite clearly more powerful. The thing is, after evolution, everything shrunk down because we started cooking things. So in the past, the teeth from the Homo erectus and everything was more predominant, more out there, more powerful in that sense. So that's an argument. I feel like in that way I can like dispower. That is the most Dutch translation I've ever said, dispower. I explained to you more on Snapchat. You could see it later. Oh, I will. Carnivores only have canines and herbivores. Oh, there we went. Herbivores, omnivores like humans have both. Yes, I wish I could talk so bad. Yeah, that's the thing. If I wasn't using my phone, I could actually add you to the thing. I could actually add you here if I wasn't doing this on my phone. We're not meant to drink cow milk either, and most people are lactose intolerant. The only thing we could do if you actually want to get in on this conversation is for me to add you on Skype, call you on Skype on my laptop, put my laptop next to my phone and put it on full speakers. If that's a thing you really want to just get into. That's also a very... Oh god, it's late. It wouldn't be for too long either because it's very late and I am so afraid that I have 33% on my battery. End it and start it on your PC. Yeah, it is 3 a.m. Quinton, you make me crave rocks, but I can't go out and get fresh rocks because it's too late. No rocks in this world are fresh. They've all been... We could do a Discord chat sometimes. That is interesting. You are on the Discord, right, Lotus? Like, it wouldn't be public, but you are on the Discord, I believe. It's 3 a.m. on holiday. Yeah, but still. You should have started earlier. Yeah, I do. You're not on the Discord. Do you want to join the Discord? Because then I just put the link in here. Discord. Discord has a chat, like a voice chat and a type chat. So let me just head over. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Here, invite people. Set this to a link that never expires. Copy. Get over to YouTube. I'm missing stuff. Fun fact, I'm translating Discord into Norwegian. Huh? Do tell. I still don't understand what Discord is. Discord is it is basically just exactly a chatting program with chatting servers, which I could create myself. So there's basically just a light feather chat server. And there's also a voice chat where you just pop in and it's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. There's a meme chat, there's a announcement chat, stuff like that. It's just basically, you can talk about whatever you want. I'm going to put the link to join in here. So if you click that and you have a Discord account, you can join that. So that's great. Oh, I'm so tired. But basically, Jenny, yeah, you never use the announcement group chat. I don't. I really don't. I should use Discord more as a whole, to be honest. I'm tired. I don't even remember the last thing we basically a chat where after I go. You've really gotten the whole of this eating rock thing. But yeah, what was the last thing Lotus said? Oh yeah. Yeah, basically evolution-wise, we all came from the chimpanzees, like at least not exactly the chimpanzees, from the same kind of group. Like, for example, because you know how in this society, which is still, you know, a sexist society, men are often seen as in charge and alpha, blah 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 blah. That is because in like the bloodline, the genome line of the chimpanzees, like their genome line always had predominantly male leaders, meat eaters, and aggression in terms of solving problems. Now, for example, if we would have been descended from the bonobo genome line, every situation would be solved with sex, women would be predominantly leaders, and there would be little to no meat at all, because bonobos don't generally do this. So that's the thing. It can be very well traced back to a lot of things, but why can't we be bonobo? Says Patrick. I mean, ask... I'd love to solve everything with sex. They solve everything with sex. Like, if they had... This would mean that if you were to get into a fight with your neighbor, you would solve this with sex afterwards. Would you genuinely enjoy this? I would not. I would not be but they are very friendly, peaceful creatures. So, in that sense, make love, not war, I suppose. Where's Nat, by the way? I don't know. She's not always in my chat. There was a few years in my 20s that basically my way of doing everything. Huh, how about that? Your neighbor is 90. That is old. Sorry, click the Discord link. Hahaha. That's alright. Now it's just too tiring. I can imagine. Quinton, look at the dank memes on Discord. Okay. Dank memes. Okay. I don't get this. I'm too not understanding of this. Just came back to say hi and get some sleep. You look exhausted. I am, and I will. I'm actually going to end this stream in a little bit. I'm not even sure Lotus is still here, but if she wants, we can continue this later on either... Oh, there you are. We can continue this later on like either the Discord or somewhere else, but preferably not right now, because maybe you can notice by my eyes, but I feel like I'm almost like falling asleep right in front of you guys in the stream. And I slept terribly last night, so I feel like I should kind of get some sleep at least. But it was a lot of fun, like, even though it was such a late time for me to stream. Oh, sorry, Nerdzone. And thank you, Brendan, you too. Nothing some rocks can't fix. I mean, if someone would throw that at my head, I would probably wake up or suddenly go to sleep. That got dark. Oh, hi, Taylor. Today at work, I experienced a consumer that knocks down everything from the shelves. Oh, no! No! I wonder if anyone has ever held a Watch Me Sleep live stream. They have. I was once browsing Periscope, like the world map. I clicked one, and it was basically Watch Me Sleep, and I was there with 4 other people watching this person sleep, and I immediately left like, what the heck? Why would I want to watch this? But you know, everyone has their things. I'm not judging. I've sent messages on WhatsApp that I don't remember. I'm so confused. That's strange. That is strange. Did you know apparently a big reason human society developed is because human women had smaller hips compared to their ancestors, so baby born prematurely, so it took a lot of care to raise human children. I did know that because the brain was growing so significantly for human children that the like, that's why they have the soft spot, because their skull basically goes like this at first, and because the human hips had to slink down in order to be able to stand upright. So my theory is that women will either get much larger in scale, so that but babies will stay the same size, or babies will have to be born much smaller. I'm just not sure what would be more beneficial biologically. That's creepy. Go sleep for us, Quinton. No. And it escalated from there. That would be a totally passive income. It would. Quinton, do your voice warm up. And they don't make sense. Yeah. I had to clean up so much stuff, and oh no, it's always jars. It's always jars. I want to watch you dreaming. I do not. When do you want to do the discussion? Because I love talking about veganism. Whenever it works, really. Just preferably during the daytime. I bet that person who was sleeping was either dead or didn't eat enough rocks. Makes me laugh every time. It was talking to my friend in Norwegian. She is Spanish. I'm so scared. It was like sent in 6 in the morning. You were sleep texting? Huh. I mean, my sister once heard me get out of my bed in the middle of the night And then I yelled in my sleep, "Do you even know how to install that?" And then I like start smashing my keyboard, so. But I'm not awake. But then I'm not. What do you mean you're not awake? You sleep during the entire day? This is me confusing in silence. I really have to sleep though. I wake up at 4. Still daytime, I'm fine with that. Do a lot of weird stuff in my sleep. Oh cool, I'm asleep right now. Spent too much time speaking with a Scottish accent to fellow Germans. It rocked. Oh. Okay, guys, I literally can't stay up. I have to sleep. So it was great that you guys were all here, even though it was so super late. Good night to you all, and Lotus will continue this later on. Thank you so much for being here. You guys all get some sleep as well. And I would love to see you guys next time. And of course, if you haven't seen my new video yet, yeah, please DM me on Insta. That's a good idea. If you haven't seen my new video yet, reacting to childhood pictures, please do, because I would love to get that first 24-hour views that the algorithm loves so much. But yeah, thanks again, and I'd love to see you next time. Bye-bye. Clicking finish. Bye.